Yeah.
3 with me,
Hey.
please.
It's
Mark-
nice to see that our humour hasn't really evolved.
I mean, it's nice that you see you call it humour.
Yeah.
Welcome to YouTube.
Where cat videos have been in vogue for over a decade.
And they will
Well,
continue to be in vogue.
Forever.
Okay. Cool.
Someone want a relationship? And
It's a
also
personal
something
question.
for to start off the scene.
You haven't got that bad.
Tim, you're not my type.
Oh.
I've delayed the wedding, not cancelled it.
All right. Can I get 2 volunteers to start us off with
Sure.
whatever Tim has dragged out of the internet? Will? And I am the other. Me and Will. All right. Tim, hit
You
us with
are
your...
2 shoe designers.
Well, that's ridiculous. You can't put that on a shoe.
Wait, why? Why not?
Because no one's ever put that on a shoe before. It will be laughed out of shoe convention.
Look, man, you don't understand me. You can't find genius. Why on earth wouldn't you put a live badger on a pair of shoes?
The animal cruelty lobby are already after you after the last stunt you pulled with a
Look.
dead badger. This is not going to make them any more happy about you.
Look, the way I see it, we're in the shit with leather anyway, so why not just go whole hog, you know? All or nothing.
What the hog
Come
is
on,
well.
man. Sorry?
How are you fitting all these animals onto the shoe?
with badger leather straps, obviously.
Obviously.
Look.
From the live badger or from the dead badger?
Both. At once. Look, Will, you are my mentor in all things shoe-related, but I just need you to have faith in me for this. This will work.
I mean, but it's our company. If we have one more bad shoe season, then that'll be us on the street.
Look,
with the
shoes are
unshoed.
out. Shoes have been out for the last decade. No one's wearing shoes anymore. Look, this is our last one opportunity to really take back the shoe market.
God damn it, it's crazy. Maybe it's just crazy enough to work.
Pause.
At the shoe convention.
And so what have you got here for us?
Well, good sir, and fine gentlemen and ladies of the committee, what I give you is the future of sports activewear. No more do you have lycra and other materials for clothes. Instead, the only thing you're going to need is this. This is the badger shoe.
My word.
The hog is silent.
Did the other one run away? Because shoes traditionally come in pairs.
Oh, nah, you see, that's the really clever thing. You only require one badger per pair of shoes.
Yes, because afterwards you only have 1 foot.
But how fast you'll go with your one remaining foot. And also, we'll cut down on costs in terms of shoe making. You buy
Socks.
one pair of socks, yeah, you can use socks twice as long. And twice as often.
What does the badger eat?
Feet.
Yeah.
Well, you're not paying attention to the first
How
half of the
long
presentation.
can a badger last on 1 foot? I mean, especially if you're talking about a child's foot. That is a small foot.
Good point. We haven't yet started marketing a badger baby shoe collection yet.
I don't
Well.
want an unshod badger.
Well, this is a brilliant idea. We can sell 4 times as many shoes. Gentle lady of the board, you are absolutely right, and this is something which we intend to remedy immediately. Let's here. I'm just going to draw up some quick designs for a lion shoe for badgers. What do you think?
I don't really like the mane.
We can use female lions.
Okay.
They're a lot more aggressive.
Well, I mean, my badger is not the most docile of animals. He probably needs some aggressive shoes.
Well, exactly. I mean, in addition to the hunger and the growth rate matching up precisely, also the aggression must scale exponentially.
Okay, so what are you going to shoe the lions with?
Tanks of piranhas.
So
Which is clever.
I now have to have a semi-aquatic lion.
Well, it won't be semi-aquatic for long.
Wait, well, are you sure that's a good idea?
Each of the piranhas needs a tiny fin shoe.
I see. This is why you're the master.
This is how the shoe business has lasted as long as it has. So yes, fin shoes. That's the future.
And eventually we'll have to get to mythical animals as well. So we'll have dragons on the fin shoes, and then
we thought we'd start a bit easier with unicorns.
Chimeras. Unicorns is a good one, but aren't unicorns vegetarian? Or do they eat virgins? I never.
Depends. If you make them hungry enough, they'll eat anything. I'm sure.
Look,
Good
you
point.
can't. You're not going to find enough virgin lions to shoe the entire badger population. It's just not. It's not possible.
Well, if they've been raised in all female groups of 4 from childhood, then I think you might be able to.
You're right, though. We could initiate a whole program of genetic cloning of lions
To make them genetically virgins.
No, just to make more lions. But sure, virgins too, I guess. Although I don't know how you take that.
So remove the entire necessity for sex from the species itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can't help but feel that you've moved away from the shoe theme somewhat.
The shoes remain the core product.
Yeah.
If you want to go to the weird lion breeding conference, then that's 2 doors down the corridor. Okay, here we are exclusively focused on shoes.
In this new interactive and multi-connectivity world, surely we're just building a better world 1 foot at a time.
Well, no, you're taking the feet off.
Yeah, 1 foot at a time.
1 foot at a time.
You're keeping the feet?
Look, feet will be so yesterday. Soon, you'll only need shoes for your feet replacement animals. Made of different feet replacement animals. That's the future.
Eventually, oh fuck, what's it called? Eventually spiraling off into the fractal dystopia of mythical animals just eating one another in a constant and horrible food chain.
If you're going to go for the mythical animals eating each other, then just go for the massive snake eating its own tail and have done with it.
I mean, the Uberos shoe would probably be the last stage of shoe, wouldn't it?
I mean, it's more of a wheel, really.
Yeah.
Right,
Pause?
well, I expect...
Sorry, Alison, did you have something
No,
else?
that's fine. End this. End this now.
Shall we start something new, or do you want to keep going with this weird situation we've created?
No, let's start something new. That just got fucking weird.
Tim, Hywel, do you want to start us off on this one?
Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
Alright, can I get a suggestion for a place? I was asking the real people in the room rather
A
than
ballroom.
Ballroom. All right, you guys are in a ballroom.
So over here we have, starting small, ping pong ball. There is actually an entire room full of ball bearings. However, though we don't open that to the public, we're concerned that the large number of people coming through and breathing on the ball bearings will cause degradation. Many of them are one of a kind. You have ball bearings in such unusual sizes as 219 537th of an inch. Literally one of a kind. Those only open for special tours, which I'm sure you will understand.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yes, yeah, I can tell you're a connoisseur by your reaction.
Yes.
You know and understand the ball bearings. I can tell a man of your breeding would.
I'm a man who has collected many balls throughout my life.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm, as you say, quite the connoisseur. I have gone on funded long archaeological digs to unearth the very secret of the ball.
And may I ask then, what brings such a connoisseur as yourself to our humble collection, particularly on just a day of general opening when all one can see is the room full of sports balls?
I thought sometimes it's nice to go back to basics and remind yourself of what a ball looks like to the general populace.
Very, very wise, sir.
And then I was thinking, with this the world's greatest collection of balls in a room, would you be interested in an additional wing? We could do the history of the ball.
Really? I mean, we have occasionally considered doing it, but too much of it is lost to the mists of time. We simply don't have the ability to get the exhibits for such a thing.
That's where I come in.
Ah, really? What are you proposing, sir?
I am proposing that you give me tenure of the Ball University, and I will bring you the first sets of balls from my archaeological digs, and then I will go off to far Greece, far Egypt, and many lands around this globe, and I will bring you back balls from all eras and from all different societies. Did you know that the Australian ball evolved significantly differently from the Eurasian ball?
That is most fascinating, and if only it were up to me, I would take you up on that offer. But alas, I am only a humble curator of this exhibit.
Who's this?
Yes. Good. Hello, Lord Stanley. This is I do apologise, sir. I don't believe I took your name. I didn't realise who you were until we started talking. I thought you were just another guest.
My name is Geoffrey.
Yes. So, Lord Stanley, this is Geoffrey. He was telling me about this fabulous idea he has to help us start a new exhibit in a new wing of the museum, the history of balls from the very beginning. Yes. Yes, Sir Stanley.
Did you know that the Aztecs invented ball bearings?
I did not. I didn't want to know that.
But
the modern ball is the platonic ideal of a ball. Why would I want a different, older ball?
So you can understand where the ball evolved to its
The ball did
perfect
not
shape.
evolve. The ball was. We just uncovered its form.
no.
Are you a denier of
Yes, I am.
Darwin's theory of ball evolution?
I reject the Darwin theory of ball evolution. I'm a ballite through and through.
Well, sir, I shall take my balls elsewhere.
Do it in the name of the ball pope.
No Roman will hold back these mighty balls.
They already have.
Oh, I will go find some Protestants. See if they want the balls.
You and your false balls can go and hang out with whoever you damn well please.
That's it, I'm done. Your ball museum will fall to rot and ruin.
It's the one true ball museum.
I curse all of your balls to shrivel.
I say that's a little bit personal, isn't it?
Don't listen to him. It's a typical Protestant threat.
But are you sure there's no benefit to listening to his ideas?
No, I have reasons by now. There's nothing left to shrivel.
It is done. I am gone from this place. You shall feel my wrath.
Well.
Philip Slam.
Well, thank you for that, Stanley. Should I go and I'll go and polish the balls.
If you would, they are awfully dry.
Mean.
I do have an idea for where we could go with this, if you want to keep going.
Sure.
Yeah.
Geoffrey, sir, I was just wondering, we've been on this expedition for 3 weeks now. We're running low on rations. I appreciate that you needed to prove your ball evolution theory to all of the various different universities, but did we really need to come to the dark jungles of South America in order to find them?
Yes, we must follow the ancient Inca trail.
Well, but it's just that we didn't receive any funding. Everyone laughed out of their various ball museums, and at what point do we give up, sir?
We can never give up hope. We are cutting the edge of pioneering evolution. Did the great explorers of the 1800s give up hope when they went round Cape Horn and their balls froze? Did
Some of them did.
Did the man in his air balloon travelling 90 days at high altitude give up hope when he saw only ocean beneath him?
Again,
No, he dropped ballast. You can't spell ballast without? Oh. So we shall not give up hope. We shall carry on. We shall learn to live off the lay of the land. And if we're lucky, I know that there are some ancient Aztec tribes still here, and they are willing to trade safe passage in return for fresh ball bearings.
Where did you get those ball bearings from? I thought you didn't receive any funding.
I'm very good at raiding tombs, and if you're good at raiding tombs, you're good at raiding ball museums.
Well, you nicked them.
Well, yes. I threatened them with shrivelling of their balls, and while they were panicking and polishing everything, I snuck in and took their ball bearings.
Okay, sorry. So you waited until they were busy and distracted polishing their balls.
Yes.
And then you stole their ball bearings.
Correct.
For the express purpose of trading with an ancient and as yet unknown Aztec tribe.
Yes.
You're a genius, sir.
I know.
Jeffrey. You know, it's odd. I've never learned your surname.
I am Jeffrey Roundshire.
Round what?
Roundshire.
Roundshire.
Roundshire. You know, Shire. Roundshire.
I see.
Roundshire.
My apologies.
You have to pronounce it with the rolling R.
My breeding doesn't allow me to do that. In
Then
any case,
you should call me Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, yes. Well, in any case, I hope we come across some of these natives that you hypothesize soon, because otherwise we are going to run out of food.
It's fine. I know how that we can summon them. We must make the call of the South American peacock.
Not sure if I'm aware of that one, sir.
That will require you to yell in a high-pitched tone.
Just a high-pitched tone? No specific, vocalizations or anything?
Just a high-pitched tone.
What, this?
Higher. That's pretty good. I thought we were going to have to kick you in the balls to get that high, but you prove yourself time and time again, postgraduate.
Hey, what's that noise?
Sounds like a North American peacock.
Oh, crikey. North American peacock, what are you talking about? That one is clearly Antarctican.
It's far too low pitched for that.
No. That's the proper high-pitched wail of the Antarctican peacock there. No, okay, all right. Now I think that's Norwegian.
Yeah. No, or general Scandinavian.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, there is slight sort of tonal differences when you get from Norway into Finland.
Yeah, but basically, unless you're Swede, you can't tell them apart.
Oh yeah, I mean the Swedish ones. Any old fool could tell those apart. I think that's no peacock I've ever heard. Clearly a wombat.
Hello, good friends.
Look, right. Are you trying to summon us by making the noise of the South American peacock?
No, I am not.
All right, well, is the idiot with you trying to do it?
Yes.
Because your geography is not very good.
No.
Look, I held off kicking him in the balls to get the actual high range required for the South American peacock.
Oh, I mean that would have done it. I mean, you could have committed to that, really. At that point, commit to the summoning us if you actually wanted to talk to us.
But it did work. You are here. We are talking.
Well, I'm going away unless you kick him.
Yeah, I mean, likewise. We're literally here to correct you and
Sorry,
make up
Greg.
for the terrible mistakes you're making.
Try again. Now I've kicked him.
All right, hold on.
I mean,
Getting closer. Closer.
definitely close. I mean, I think we're at least into southern Mexico now.
I can't go any higher.
There we go. It's just about snuck into northern Bolivia. Anyway, what the hell do you want with us?
I was hoping that you could lead us to the ancient sites of the Incas, where the ball first evolved.
Yeah, you here to come spouting that nonsense, that ball evolving at us? Look, I'll have you know that we're good believers here, right? We don't listen to all that nonsense about the ball evolving.
Are you followers of the ball pope?
Who? Who's the ball pope?
Some someone in Rome who
Where's
wears
Rome?
it's a long way away from here.
I bet their peacock sounds stupid.
Yeah. No. We don't believe any of that sort of evolution nonsense. No. We believe that the ball was originally a cube, and by
then it jumped into the sun.
Yeah.
And restarted the human race.
And then what came down was a ball, right? It was in the likeness of the sun because the sun had saved us.
And on 5 further occasions, the world was about to end, and the ball jumped into fire.
Yeah. One time that fire was admittedly my cooking stove that I knocked over, but it did save me. So it saved my world. And dinner, and that was important dinner.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice bit of stew.
Clearly have a very complex theology.
Mainly it involves fire.
I'd be interested in seeing this location that the cube first launched itself into the sun.
You want to see the fire?
Yes.
The fire that was always burning.
Yes.
The sacred fire that never goes out.
Since the world's been turning. Because we didn't start that fire.
Who started the fire?
I don't know, it was always burning.
Yes, and I will trade you some rare ball bearings.
Ooh, let me have a look at those.
There you go.
Ooh, I haven't seen one like this before. Hey, take a look at this one. That's nice workmanship, that is. Ooh, craftsmanship. Very round, very smooth, very unusual sizes. Is that 212 98ths of an inch?
It is indeed, and it has been oiled with the best speed wax going.
Ooh.
Now, if only we had a use for ball bearings.
Yeah, or speed wax.
Yeah.
Well, I
Or
presume
knew what speed wax was.
Aztecs invented the ball bearing. You had a reason for the ball bearing.
Mainly it was for ritual purposes.
Oh! Would you be able to show us this ritual purpose then?
Well,
Perhaps I have been wrong this entire time, and ball evolution is not correct, and it is in fact for ritual purposes.
well, come to the giant fire.
Thank
One that
you.
was always burning.
Yeah,
Oh.
well,
Okay.
not any other big fire.
All right.
Jeffrey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Stiff upper lip. Did the explorers of the 1600s ever have any issues with the Aztecs?
Yes? Yes,
No,
definitely
you're
yes.
thinking of fake news there, goodbye. Spread by that malicious ball pope.
Okay. I mean, the problem with fake news is that you can't countermand it with any actual facts, but okay.
Right.
Look, are you coming or what?
Yes.
Don't have time to stand around lollygagging.
Oh, wow. That fire is quite something.
Yeah, I know.
And this is where the ball went in and came out to save the world?
5 times.
5 times, wow.
I mean,
That's a lot.
technically the first one went into the sun, but
Yeah,
then
that's
we
true.
built the fire pit to be, because I mean it takes a lot of energy to get it up to the sun.
And
So
a
someone
long
did
time.
start the fire.
Yeah, very long time.
No, not like that. It was all,
Oh,
mythic.
yeah. I mean, if you dig down far enough, you get fire, right?
Yeah, we just channeled it.
I mean, what?
Look,
So this
right.
is
So,
what
We
I know.
didn't start the fire. That's the important takeaway.
so
here.
at one point, right. Think about it. At one point,
Yeah,
we found a fire that was already burning.
sure.
So we then set fire to a piece of wood, and then that same fire is in spirit this fire, because every fire that is lit is from that same first fire.
But what if someone had lit the fire and then wandered away and then he found that fire? Wouldn't that mean that someone else had started the fire?
Well, whoever it wasn't us. Yeah.
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
Everyone freeze.
Thank
Hang on, that's
goodness.
going to be really difficult with the fire burning right there. Just saying.
It's I, the Lord, or should I say, Lord Inquisitor. That's right, I've been sent on a secret mission from the Ball Pope himself to ensure you never leave this jungle, and this ancient Aztec tribe dies with all its blasphemous ball knowledge.
Hang on a minute. Right, look, who are you to come here and try and kill us?
Bang!
God, he's serious. He killed
guns.
someone.
That's right. Spherical guns with spherical bullets.
Wait, how can you tell what direction they're pointing in?
It's an act of faith, isn't it? Have you learned nothing?
I have learned the ball pope will stop at nothing to suppress the truth.
I'm
Really?
so sorry. I turned away from the way of the ball pope. There's just this poisonous lies
Stand
about ball evolution.
strong, people of the free balls.
This is clearly the work of the ball devil.
Fight me, shoot me, see if you can undo me.
Bang!
Clonk! Ha!
That went off in a right angle.
I am wearing armour made out of polished ball bearings.
The one thing bullets can't pass through.
Especially not spherical ball bullets. I knew you would come, Lord Inquisitor.
That's true. The first law of balls is that a ball abhors other balls.
Sir Isaac Newton's theory of physics says that a ball meeting another ball must have an equal and opposite ball. So tell me, Lord Inquisitor, or should I call you Judas?
What? How do you know my true ball name?
I know everything. And I know that this whole ball theology is a lie.
But knowing his ball name gives you power over him.
Quite. Put down the gun, Judas.
This is Protestant ball witchery.
Also, how
But
would
I can't
you
say
give
no.
yourself your true ball name?
What?
You give yourself your true ball name, so why did he give himself the name Judas?
Because he knew something. And he has been mind-wiped by the ball pope. You see, Judas was my long-time confidant
What?
back in the 1200s. You see, it is I, Leonardo da Vinci.
What year is it?
The current year is the year of our Lord 2020.
Okay.
You see, we both come from an ancient Scottish tribe. And we've been fighting forever. Ball evolution versus the revealed ball. That is the two duopoly of faith that exists in the world forever.
I don't like the sound of the revealed ball.
Now I will finally undo the ball pope. And I shall reveal his balls for all the world to see.
You may unmask one ball pope, but the revealed ball shall live on in all the revealed ball followers.
Prepare to shrivel and shave.
Look, fellow Aztec, should we just
Yeah.
push them into the fire?
I was thinking that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of us. We have an entire tribe of Aztecs here. They can't shoot all of us, so yeah, there we go. That solves that problem then.
Oh no,
Wait, but
my
they were-
balls!
Wait, but they were like 800 years old.
Yeah, will still
know what?
burn nicely, don't they?
Yeah, no, you're right. You are absolutely right. You know, how do I gain access to this particular tribe that seems less insane than the rest of the world?
I don't know.
I mean, traditionally, you
Well-
bring the ears of your enemy.
I mean, we haven't really enforced that for a few hundred years. How do you feel about fire?
I like it.
Good enough for me.
Oh.
See.
Oh dear.
There was an hour of ball folks.
Well, that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Shall we? Yeah. Do we want to do another one?
Yep,
Yep.
absolutely.
You know, that high pitch thing actually really fucked up my throat. Would anyone like to volunteer to start the next one?
Who hasn't started yet? I have started, haven't I?
I think everyone started except Alison. Alison, have you started one?
I thought I did. Did I not?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Alright, Alison's going to start one. Can I get a volunteer to go with Alison?
Sure.
There's no need to sound like that.
I've had a very deep theological awakening over the last few minutes, so, we've relived the whole Reformation and Counter-Reformation.
And then got thrown into the fire.
Which
the
you didn't start.
post-Reformation.
Exactly.
All right. Can I get a suggestion for? I know it's a random word to set them off on this one.
Scourge.
Scourge.
Yes.
All right. Scourge. Alison and Will, your word is scourge. Do with it what you will.
So that is my pitch for the new quiz show, Scourge.
Okay,
What do you think?
I'm excited. I do like it. I have a few questions.
Sure, go ahead, shoot. Although not in the centre of the show. Let's save that for the
Yeah,
audience.
sort of taping. Yeah. How many contestants do you think you're going to get through in an episode?
I mean, in what sense? In terms of them coming in and out of the doors, 10, 20. Alive, probably a few fewer.
Okay, and I just see because the fewer of them that are still alive, then the less prize money I have to pay out. So
That's
could
true.
we tweak the format a little bit?
Well, I wondered whether there could be a fixed pot and it could just be split between the survivors.
I see.
So there's an incentive to kind of, whittle them off. It'd be like the first game would be like the beginning of the Joker. Oh, not the Joker, the Dark Knight Rises. You know the one I mean? Where the Joker's all killing each other off. Not a cultural fan, that's fine. It'll just be some people in clown costumes killing each other. That's enough of a reference for you.
You want to dress people up in clown costumes?
Sure.
Right.
What about mime outfits? A bit
mean,
Marcel Marceau?
Okay, the blood will show up quite nicely on that. The costume department will like that.
True. I mean, it won't be very audio friendly, though.
Aha.
I mean, that would be more of a silent round, I think.
I mean, we could, have a fun thing where some of the other competitors have to, write out subtitles of what they think the people will be saying. Like, oh no, I think that was my spleen.
Yeah, like a title card, that kind of thing.
I've only got 7 fingers now.
I mean, and who needs more than that, realistically? How many fingers have you ever used at once?
That is a very personal question.
Sorry. It's not appropriate really in a pitch interview, is it?
It's really not, no. I mean, if we do make this show, then we'll be spending a lot of time together, but even so, that is a question that you ought not to raise for at least a few more years.
Sure. No, we'll pin that for season 3, shall we?
Yeah, let's get back to discussing your format, shall we?
Yes.
And leave that whole side of things out of it. Now,
yes.
You were going to explain to me how the point system worked.
Well, that's right, because what do points mean?
I'm guessing not prizes in this game.
Weapons!
Weapon, right? Okay, good.
Which ultimately can lead to prizes, so I guess it's a kind of middleman type situation. But it'll be kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire crossed with The Chase. And then with a little bit of kind of Brainiac thrown in for kind of good measure.
Okay, right. And what do you need the massive tank for?
Well, that's if you get the most points, you get the massive tank.
Pause. Sorry. Alison,
No, carry on.
And welcome back to the Scourge. And we are on to question number 4, and we have 6 remaining contestants. Which Middle Eastern city is also the name of a type of artichoke? Everyone put your answers on the envelopes.
I can't write anymore. I've got no hands left.
I'm afraid, contestant number 2, that just means you're out of the round, so you will have to start running now.
What? But running from what? Oh my god!
And of the remaining 5, I see that 3 are correct. So those 3, the correct answer to the Middle Eastern city, the name of a type of that is the name of a type of artichoke, is Jerusalem. Woo! You 3, you now receive the axe. Please take your axes and have at it. welcome to Scourge!
Berserker.
Pause.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Remember, kids, axes are fun, but really it's the quality of axe that will see you through the day. That's why AxeCo recommends the patented axe. AxeCo, for all your axe needs. And back to you, Clint.
Are you tired of always feeling glum? Are you burned out by the daily stresses of life? Well, why don't you sign up for Season 2 of The Scourge? Apply today! All we need is a note from your doctor to say that you are ready to go. The Scourge! Season 2, filming now. Warning, may not be held responsible for any bodily limb loss.
Remind me, why did we ask for a doctor's note when they will all probably be dead by the end of it?
Oh, it's medical research. We just collect that information and sell it on to a pharmaceutical company.
I see. Ethical.
Yeah. It's better than testing things on rabbits.
Waste not, want not. That's what
People
I say.
care about rabbits.
So,
true,
hey
they do.
guys. So have you seen the pilot? I thought it went pretty well.
Yeah, I have a few notes.
Notes? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Basically, if we're going to lose that many limbs, we need to try and space it out more across the show. The first quarter was very limb heavy, and after that, it was largely just a lot of slow
Very limb
bleeding.
light. Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
countless corpses just kind of rolling around at that point.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought the same thing, but I tell you, this format's not my format. It's your format. It's a genius format. I'm just the facilitator, just the face on it. So if you need me to do something different, I will do something different.
What if we gave them much smaller axes? Like
I don't know if our
toothpick-sized
sponsors would be
axes.
so happy with that. AxeCo really go in for the big axes.
It's
It
true.
is their whole thing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you maybe do do a bit more of the interviewing? I know you haven't got a whole lot of time because when someone's dying, then they're dying. But if you could ask a few more questions to just eke out that time and spread out the killing more evenly across the show.
I think we need more of an underdog story from the eventual winner. Like a grandmother who's sick, but they always believed in them, and that kind of thing.
Pause. So, Darren, I see you're down here bleeding out on the floor, but I must take heart from the fact that there's only 2 more contestants left, so they could kill each other at any moment. Do you want to tell us if there's someone special watching?
Tell my grandmother I love her. I'm doing this for her.
Well, why don't you tell her yourself in front of the whole world?
Oh, hello there!
Granny, it's you.
Yep, that's right. We brought your grandmother here special so that she could take part in this orgy of blood.
No, Granny, don't, Granny. I'm dying, Granny.
The only way to make sure that she has a fighting chance is to give her all of your weapons. Are you willing to do that? Sacrifice yourself to give your grandmother a fighting chance against those 2 brutal psychopaths who are running around outside.
Take the weapons, Granny. I'm done for.
And that's our altruism bonus round. Pause.
That altruism bonus round really made me feel good about myself. And I think the audience will feel good too.
Yeah, I do like how they can contribute by tossing in any small knives or guns that they might have on them.
Yeah. I mean, I think the fact that half of the knives go to charity it kind of helps add to the whole family appeal of the show.
Yeah, I like it, and we can build on that when we do our celebrity special.
Yeah, and it also means that carbon offsetting is really much easier.
Pause. And welcome to our celebrity special of the Scourge. And to introduce themselves, we have our special celebrity guests. We have on my right.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Clarkson, and I'm here for the best Scourge in the world.
And next to Mr. Clarkson.
Good afternoon. My name is Louis Napoleon, Emperor of France.
Quite to get there, little man, but he's quick and hard to catch. All right, and next to Mr. Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yes, it's me. I'm Martin Freeman from The Office.
Yep, Martin Freeman. You saw him here first. I mean, you may not think he looks like much, but Dude has a temper. And on we go.
I'm Lord Goldstein.
Yep, that's right.
Warlord of the Gygax Galaxy.
That's right. Straight from the SDS Spontaneity, we have everybody's favorite arachnoid monster. All right. Are we all ready for question number one? Question number one. Insulin is commonly used to treat which condition? Lord Goldstein.
Diabetes.
Damn it.
Correct. Take a knife. Napoleon Bonaparte. What is dermatophobia the fear of?
I believe it's a fear of skin.
We're gonna give you a half point for that. It is the fear of skin disease. So you only take the handle of a knife, not the blade.
But what use is this to anybody? I club them to death with it.
Martin Freeman. What was the middle name of Wolfgang Mozart?
Amadeus.
That is correct. You get yourself a short sword for that.
Hooray!
These are very easy questions that I happen to have found. Well. And for the final, what does a Geiger counter measure? Everyone put your answers on your card and we will put them up on the big screen! And that begins round one of fighting.
Wait, what?
I can go from 0 to 60 and... Oh!
Stop! Every doesn't even have a weapon. Gah!
Brought low by Martin Freeman. What a twist.
Freeman. You won't be free when I have taken your head off with my claw! Click, click.
Ah!
Pause.
Okay, so I've watched the taping of the celebrity special.
Sure.
I do have some notes.
Okay.
I can't read them to you because they are splattered with blood. And
what were you doing while watching the pilot?
well, I was in the studio, and let's face it, they got very into it. We're going to have to put up some kind of barrier to protect the audience from getting covered in gore.
Yeah, health and safety. Mad these days.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, come in.
Hello, I'm here for my winner's check.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You're the studio, surely you have the money?
See, the thing is, the police did ask that when you came to pick up the check that we ask you to stay here and wait for them.
We will be making a donation to the Asses and Donkeys Trust in your honor.
I do like small, furry, four-legged, milk-producing creatures.
That you do. It's your catchphrase off the show, I suppose.
Yes, that's why me and the cat get on so well. Anyway, it's bold of you and the police to think that you can arrest me.
Oh, I wasn't going to arrest you. I'm not going anywhere near you or within a 20-foot radius of you if I can possibly help it.
Well, I'm going to go get onto a teleporter back to the spontaneity. Just wanted to pop in and say enjoy the show. Crack on. I love streaming it live. Bye. Boop, 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 boop.
What a very odd person.
Yes. I mean, who wouldn't stick around for the police? Weird.
Yeah, speaking of that, the police have actually asked me to ask you to wait here.
Right, just to answer their questions, probably. Are they fans of the show?
They do have a lot of things that they would like to ask you about.
It's weird they have no questions for you. I mean, you're equally as involved as I am, I think.
Do you not remember the precise nature of the contract that we signed at the beginning?
I remember a lot of blood being involved.
Yeah.
Wait, you're the bull devil, aren't you?
Yeah.
I like that character. I'm going to try and use that character more.
I want your Scourge presenter.
Yeah. On the big screen!
Oh, I can just imagine him pointing me like, oh, the big screen!
That was glorious.
Yeah.
And horrifying.
There's some really easy questions on here. I'm trying to find a difficult one.
Are you actually reading off a quiz site or something?
I just did I'd searched pub quiz questions and found something so that I wouldn't be caught short.
It helped that I'd recently heard the song Amadeus.
Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus.
You're a deus. Wow.
Okay, cool. Well, we got about 7 minutes, 8 minutes left. I reckon we do another short one before we head out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yep.
All right. Who would like to volunteer to start this one? I will.
Yeah, why not?
All right, me and Hal. Can I get just a random word suggestion for where we're going with this?
Mirror.
Sorry, once more.
Mirror.
Mirror.
Yeah.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Well, with that new hair dye you've put in, I think it's you. It's a very nice light blonde. Some would say even white, maybe. Yeah, it's very fair indeed. Yep, yep.
Damn straight. So wait, when you said fair, you meant fair in terms of the definition of like hair color.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
okay.
Hang on, no, sorry, wrong one. Yeah, sorry, every time get it wrong. Yep, absolutely.
Let me clarify.
Yeah,
mirror on the wall.
No, it's fine. Ask the question again.
Who is the most beautiful person in the world?
Oh, right, it's one of those questions. You see, I thought you were going to go with who is the most just person in the world, like the most equitable. I mean, that's definitely more within my sort of grasp to do. I mean, you've got subjective questions like beauty. I mean, what is beauty?
Wait, are you trying to suggest that beauty? Wait, are you trying to suggest that just is more objective than beautiful?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Based on what?
A sliding scale of points.
Points?
Yeah.
Wait, so okay. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the most just person of them all?
Give me a second. Just accessing the database. Yep. Alan Bennett.
Alan Bennett.
Yep.
Alan Bennett is the most just person in the world.
Yep, says it right at the top of the list.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the most? What was the other one? Equitable.
Well, it's all kind of same thing, right? It's okay. So right, you know, computer games.
Yeah.
You have the morality slider. You've got on one side you've got just angelic,
the karma scale.
Yeah, and you've got some angelic, perfect human being. On the other side, you have a literal devil, right? I mean, it's all one scale. Alan Bennett's just maxed that out.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. How just am I on this particular scale?
Oh, yeah, that's not. No, not good. Not good. No.
It's because I killed my daughter, isn't it?
Oh no, that one hasn't tracked. Hang on a minute. Who was your daughter again?
Snow White.
Ah, now you see, normally, killing a family member, definite negative points. In this case, however, turns out that Snow White was a massive racist. Bit of a hidden trait, hadn't quite developed it yet, but was going to go on to become a massive racist. So that actually gains you a couple of points.
Oh, that's good, I guess.
You're still definitely in the bottom 10%.
So, sorry. So if I'm interpreting the situation correctly, I am slightly more just because I killed someone who was a very bad person.
No, you still lose points. You just lose slightly fewer.
Oh, wait. But if I'd let them live, then I would have gained points.
No, negative impact on that one as well. Just wouldn't have done anything.
So I would have more, my point is I would have more points if I let a massive racist like Snow White live.
I mean, I'm not here saying that the system's perfect. I mean, even Alan Bennett's on minus 2,225.
Well, so no one's just, is what you're saying.
It's all a matter of degrees, right? We learned a little while ago just sort of move the bar down a bit.
So how does one gain points in this system?
Gain points?
Yeah. So if I was to, what is a just act?
I don't quite understand the concept. Points go up.
So what would I have to do this evening? I've got some free time. What would I have to do this evening to make my point total slightly higher than the point total I currently have? Because killing a racist apparently isn't the answer.
No, that doesn't work. It just doesn't. Points don't go up.
Points don't go up.
It's all downwards.
I lost fewer points. Okay, so this is a race to the bottom. This is everyone's going to lose points. You just have to lose the fewest number of points. So if I'm going to kill people, I might as well kill racists.
Or yourself.
Wait, if I kill my... Oh,
Wait,
no,
points
all
start
right.
going down.
That is true. So let's assume I want to continue living for as long as possible.
Oh, bad idea, that. That won't get you anywhere on this scale.
So actually, probably what I should be doing is killing babies, because as yet they haven't gotten any point score.
You know, I'm about to just deduct you all of your points right now. Congratulations, you're at the bottom of the list, you monster.
Hello, I'm Alan Bennett, and I've come here to see the person at the bottom of the list.
It's right there, Alan, standing in front of you.
Thanks, Mirror.
Anytime. If you don't mind, I've got to go. The next episode of The Scourge has just started.
I left you a small present on the way out, because I'm so generous.
Oh, that's very kind, thank you. It's lovely. You brought a present, but I'm a mirror. You've just reminded me of the fact that I've got no hands and can't pick it up.
That's why it's mirror polish.
But I can't. Oh, well, very kind. I'll go and watch the next episode of The Scourge and leave you with this horrible person.
So I hear you're talking about killing babies.
Yes, I am.
As a way to become more moral. I think I may have found your problem.
Could it
That's right, baby Alan Bennett. You can come in too. This is a clone of Alan Bennett. The reason we have the highest point total is because there's so many of us.
But you say you have the highest point total. You're still at minus 20,000.
Yes, look, there's female Alan Bennett.
She's very quiet, isn't she?
She doesn't speak much. Female Alan Bennett, how are you doing?
Sorry, I blacked out for a minute. What's going on?
You're female Alan Bennett, remember?
Oh!
You are. We're collectively the best people in the world.
It's true, we are. We spent a long time working on it. I mean, baby Alan Bennett hasn't done a whole lot yet, but he does poop very neatly.
Well, you see, that's my point.
Considerately even.
Baby Alan Bennett is not at minus 20,000.
Oh, he is. We share a point total.
You have one shared. Wait, is that the soul? Is that a soul thing? You have a combined soul, so that's what your score is?
I can't say I don't want to be presumptuous on behalf of whoever runs the point total.
Oi, mirror.
No, I'm busy. Look. They've just brought out the tank. It's just getting good. Leave me to watch this in peace.
Well, I guess I'm just going to have to make assumptions based on my own understanding of the rules then.
Hello.
Oh, look, it's deep-voiced Alan Bennett.
I am God, Alan Bennett.
That's the other name for deep-voiced Alan Bennett.
Difference?
I'm the one who handles point total.
He's very northern, isn't he?
That's because I'm Alan Bennett.
I see.
As a
I'm getting confused on the rules. Yes. Sorry, God. Can you clarify this? Because I think my logic is sound.
Your logic might be sound, however, baby's point totals can increase.
I thought no point totals could increase. That's what the mirror said.
The mirror is a lying bastard who just wanted to get off to his TV show. Isn't that right, Mirror?
Oh, look, they're right. There's no call for that, Alan.
Well,
you don't need to show me up in front of everybody.
In which case, I think it's unfair that I've been dropped down to the bottom of the list if the person who put my total at the bottom of the list is a person who lies about the rules of the game.
Oh, the mirror's not on the list. Not a person, see?
The mirror is outside the list.
Well, no, but he put me at the bottom of the list.
He is the adjudicator. Does not mean he cannot lie about the rules.
Nobody said it was a fair system.
It's a very unfair system from what I'm hearing.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Which is the fairest system of them all?
Oh, come on. Stop with the difficult questions, God. Please. No, fine. All right, random chance. Pick a number between 1 and 7.
8.
You lose.
Sorry, now you have to go to Alan Bennett Devil.
It's just the rules, I'm afraid.
Goodbye. I'm off to the Alan Bennett Elysian Fields.
There to roam with the other Alan Bennett.
Da, da, da. Hywel, I feel like you didn't think out your system appropriately.
No,
Greg,
I think I realised this would have worked better with anybody other than Greg. I might have got away with this as a bit of stupidity, but no.
It's fine, we rescued it with more stupidity. What problem can't be solved with more stupidity?
Just
Oh, sorry.
more Alan Bennett's, apparently.
Yeah.
That's your moral for this evening's. What can't be solved with more stupidity or Alan Bennett?